yesterday, so-called pro-democracy key opinion leader called Miss Poon was arrested in Hong Kong. But she was not arrested for political reason. She was arrested for sexual abuse. And she is famous of being a sassy YouTuber. She's not a good teacher, although she called herself Miss Poon. She failed in Chinese language courses. She teaches Chinese language courses really bad. She's not a qualified teacher at all. But she is famous of her boobs. She show off her sexy body on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And that's why she is famous. And because she occasionally, just occasionally, say something pro-democracy, pro-Hong Kong, and then people endorse her as the goddess of Hong Kong or the goddess of democracy, blah blah blah. And yet, she has a case of sexual abuse yesterday. What's happened? She dates a pro-communist middle-aged man who seems to be mentally retarded. She dates him to the hotel, and then she turned on the camera and film the process how she sexually abused that man. I won't show you the video because it's quite disgusting, but I will show you some photo. Maybe she is pro-democracy, but it doesn't justify her sexual abuse of that pro-communist man. It won't be justified just because the abuser is so-called pro-democracy. It won't be justified if the abuser is a woman, not a man. So why her follower still support Miss Poon's sexual abuse of a mentally retarded man? The answer is simple. It's all about body politics. Simone de Beauvoir, a feminist in 20th century, argued that woman was a second sex, constituted by the society. Because in the patriarchy society, women are regarded as an absence of ability. So women are transformed and constituted as a second sex, subordinate to men. That's in 20th century. But now, in 21st century, we have a reversed case in the developed countries. Men become second sex. When men abuse women, we criticize men, of course. Oh, that's crazy, that's unacceptable, etc. But when a case is reversed, when a woman abuses a man, we laugh at the man. Why? Because the man should be strong and the man should be smart. How can you be abused by a woman? You must be a mama's boy. That's discrimination. That's a sexual discrimination against men. Men become a second sex in the 21st century. There's an obvious sexual inequality. If we are pro-democracy, if we care about human rights, we should be serious on this matter. We should be careful on the equal sexual relationship between man and woman. I filmed this video in English because I want to warn everyone in the West. If one day, if you see this bitch called Miss Poon come to your country, ask for refugee status, and say she is a pro-democracy, she has been arrested, she has been persecuted, blah blah blah. This is the evidence. This video is a fucking evidence showing that this woman, Miss Poon, is sick, sexually sick. She's an abuser. If your country is a pro-democracy, pro-human rights country, you should not accept this abuser as your citizen. That's all for today's short video. Nothing about deep philosophy.